Okay, let's start with the basics here in editing this site. I'm not sure who has given you what manual or handbook or what tutorial, so I'll kind of start from the beginning under the assumption you at least know how to log in. Okay, so starting with that, I want to take a look at editing specific sections, and I'll try to go as slow as possible. Let's start with the home page. The first thing I want to point out is this is Flash. You basically have no control over that. It's set as it is. You can't update that. You can't really change that without hiring a programmer to do that. So if you ever want to change that so you can edit that easily, maybe the picture, the text, we can do that, but we'd actually have to reprogram and set that up for you. Moving on, let's just start with this section right here. This bit of text, this intro information right up in here. All right, what we want to do is look in the back end of WordPress for Mabl.org, and on the left we're going to see a series of sections. Most of them we're not really going to need for this site. WordPress for the most part covers the gamut of just about anything you possibly can do, but entirely we're going to be working in pages. So if we look right here in this Right Now section, we have a total of 28 pages. That's what we're working with. So what we need to look for is the home page. And we want to find this text right here. So let's just pretend you want to change this paragraph. Okay, so let's come to Pages, and to do that you can click this to get to it, or you can click this drop down, click Edit, or you can actually click Edit Pages here. And then once you do that, you can get to a section that lists every page you have on the site, all of these. If you can't find the page you're looking for, we have pagination. So in the bottom right, you'll see page 1 and 2. Also up here, you can search. So maybe you don't remember the name of the page, but you know it has the word legacy in it. You can do a search for it. It'll pull it up for you. Okay, but in this case, we want to do home page. And here we are. Go ahead and click it to edit. Very, 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 very important. This is a little bit older version of WordPress when this was initially built. Okay, so what I like to do to make sure we don't make a mistake with the text and the information is copy all this. If I click somewhere in here and do, I'm on a Mac, so I think a PC is Control-A, and select all this and then copy it, and then maybe paste it into a text document, like so. And if I make a mistake, I can just copy this back and then paste it back into here. Just, to make sure, just to be safe. Okay, so let's pretend that we want to change out this paragraph, as we said, or maybe let's keep it easy. Let's say we want to change out this title. Okay, so first what we want to do is make sure we're in the section for home, which we are, and then you'll see right here, that's the name of the title. So all we got to do is give it a new name, change it, type whatever it may be. Once you're set, if you want to maybe make some text down here, you can do that as well. If you look in here, that's the actual text for the sections, and as you scroll down, you'll see this text, and then you'll see that right here. So more or less, if you're making a change, if you're adding something, you just kind of want to add this information into here. Okay, and once you're set, once you've made your change, you click Update, and that's going to automatically save it. But maybe you want to see the change beforehand. So what we can do before you save it, just to make sure you haven't done anything wrong, we can click Preview Changes. So if we do that, it's going to load up the page, and then we can actually, make, check it out. So let's say I made this bold by clicking this B button. It's going to make this needed bold. I don't want to save it yet, but I want to preview it. I can come here, and then we can see that needed is bold. I don't like that. So then you can come back and simply just delete that out. Okay. Now, let's check out the menu, and if we look up here, we're going to see About Us, News and Events, Membership, Leadership, so forth and so forth. And if we click one of these, what we're going to see is sub-menus that are in there. So let's pretend that, or assume you're making a new page. You're going to create a new page, and how are we going to add it to the menu? It's going to click. Don't worry about how we add this. I'm just kind of going over the menu and how that works. I'm just going to type demo for fun. Put a bunch of gibberish in here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and hit publish. Now this is saving it. Now we have actually created this page. But if we come back to the website, we're going to see that's kind of messed up. It's kind of jumbly. What's going on? Demo is there. Well, what happened? Well, basically, we need to tell it where it's going to go. So right now, it's on the main setup. So what we want to do is give it a parent, which means what is it going to sit under. So I'm going to have it sit under About Us. Update this. And look, there it is. And I'm going to cover a section just on the menu, but I kind of wanted to go over that real quickly in this particular section. That's it. I don't want to keep these videos too long to make sure you're not confused or overwhelmed.